welcome once again to another edition of RealSportsLive.com in conjunction with Real Sports Live Southwest. Freddie Rea with you alongside my crew and my staff. We are live Saturday, game of the week, Saturday night football from Northside, Gustafson Stadium, as we get set for another beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon as the Del Rio Rams travel up 90 to 410 and here at beautiful Gus Stadium, the home of Warren, Jay, and amongst other teams, of course, San Antonio Harlan also coming in 3-0 under Coach Salas. As we spoke to him earlier, we got some tidbits of how the season is going, and he gave all the credit to Coach Matt McKinney, the offensive coordinator, who kind of gives the reins to his star quarterback, junior quarterback Cannon Williams. We're gonna be back with the pregame show just shortly. We'll be back with after this messages from our great sponsors.
Meet up in the produce aisle.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12 grand off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
We're back live to the pregame show. As you see, the teams are on the field getting their pregame warm-ups and all that good stuff. 2019 Ram football. The athletic director, Coach Rick Smith, and head coach Roderick Taylor. He did give us a comment earlier today. He asked him how the season's gone, and of course the season hasn't gone too well for the Del Rio Rams as they are 0-3. They played some pretty tough teams. A week ago they lost to Kerrville Tivy at home as they brought in the second half their their sophomore quarterback, number 16, Matthew Mendez, as he's listed at 5'9", 175. Del Rio and Harlan met a year ago in Del Rio, 28-7. Harlan got that win on their way to starting week 5 last year and winning two of their next 4 en route to going into the state playoffs a year ago as they went 2 rounds deep, losing to Vets Memorial of Corpus Christi at Buccaneer Stadium, 58-21. But that's another story for another day. And for Del Rio, as we look at what they did just this year, and looking to what the teams that they played a tough schedule in non-district. Their first 3 opponents all a year ago were in the playoffs. Warren, they lost to Warren 28-7. That was their home opener. San Angelo Central, they lost 52-10, and that was in San Angelo. And then, of course, last week 48-14 to Kerrville Tivy. As they will start, they have a week off. Their bye week is the first week of or of district, they have a week off, and then they will go to Laredo against United on October 4th. So again, they got a pretty good going into the season. Of course, Coach Taylor want to make sure that he brought in his system and what worked, because he was there in the years where they went to the area round and to the quarterfinals in 14, 15, and 16 for the Del Rio Rams. So again, he's had success at this school when he was a offensive coordinator under Coach Frenchie McCray. Now he's the head coach. He also has given some the co-offense coordinator Martin Saldate and of course Devin Hawkins are the two guys that are running the offense for Coach Taylor. For Coach Salas, it's one of the same. He understands that his coaching staff is very important, and as we talk to some of his players, we got to talk to both Cannon Williams and to AJ McDay, his running back, both juniors. We'll have that here shortly. We're in the pregame show, powered by Hacienda Ford. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away, recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Campos Auto Sales, atendido personalmente por su propietario Miguel Campos. Le ofrece los mejores autos, SUVs y camionetas del condado de Maverick. Trabajamos con 5 bancos para financiar el auto que usted quiere o necesite. Denos la oportunidad de atenderlo. Campos Auto Sales.
And we're back to the pregame show, powered by Hacienda Ford and Ram Country Auto World in Eagle Pass. Ram Country Auto World, 1997 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. They got the great selection of pre-owned vehicles, so make sure you call them and visit them on RamCountryAutoWorld.com. We have a 2018 Hyundai Sonata, great on mileage, and of course a great price. It's listed in the internet. Make sure you guys go to visit www.ramcountryautoworld.com. As we continue our pregame show, covering all of the Rio Grande Valley and the southwest market of San Antonio, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, and Laredo. As our Saturday night game of the week, we continue as we talk to, of course, one of the key players for Harlan, and this is what he had to say. This is the junior running back, AJ McDay, the running back for the San Antonio Harlan Hawks. Real Life Southwest, Freddie there with junior running back for San Antonio Harlan, AJ McDay. How has the season progressed, week 4 for you guys and this young ball club?
Last year we started off pretty good with the United South and lost. They always 3-0. We just came back this year even harder. Lost it, so we just played even harder and we got game plan. Just kept practicing.
it looks to they look to you late in the game to kind of close it out. As far as your carries are concerned, for you, is it one of those things where you find yourself having that mindset, hey, I'm closing out the game, I'm trying to get my 100 yards per game? Is that your mentality coming into each game, each week?
I mean, it's all a team effort. I count on my O-line count on me, so we just get it done.
How do you see the progression with having Williams, and you guys have been in the program for 3 years now? How is that friendship between you guys and being the 1-2 punch, so to speak?
It's definitely grew since we first met. I mean, we started off and then just getting to know each other, and as that bond grew, we just became better as a team.
That's AJ McDay, junior running back, RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com. And that was the interview with McDay, as we talked to him about the relationship he has with his quarterback, and we'll touch on it a little bit more with also Cannon Williams and what he had to say, as these guys have started with the program since its inception. So they've gone through everything from two-a-days, from starting out the program under Coach Salas. So some things that you have to look for as a parent and as a sports fan in knowing how these guys have come up together. So we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be back with more after this.
Capital Insurance Services has been in services since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Travelers, Allstate, and Mexico Insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Ivana Salinas.
Saritas Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
And we're back to the pregame show. As we mentioned before the break, that we were going to have a little talk with Cannon Williams, the junior quarterback for the Harlan Hawks, and this is what he had to say about his relationship and some things about this season. Real Sports Live Southwest.com. Freddie there with Cannon Williams, number 1 junior quarterback for the Harlan Hawks. Throwing to all these receivers, Jakari Logan, Massey, and of course Samari's brother Anderson. How is it that you guys click so well, and is it the off season that you guys have together?
I mean, it's a mixture of that, and we've been playing together for 3 years now. With everybody aside from Kamali, we've been here since we started this school, so we've done a good job of building the foundation.
Now, as far as going into week 4, Del Rio comes into town. You're used to playing at Dub Ferris. Of course, this Gustin Stadium turf is almost the same as over there. But which stadium do you prefer playing on?
I mean, I'll play anywhere. Grass is grass, turf is turf. It's all the same to me.
How is the friendship and camaraderie with you and McDay in the backfield, as far as you guys feed off of each other, and tell me a little bit about that friendship that you have with your running back?
That's my brother. You guys, his mom, I might as well live at his house. I mean, I'm always over there. Pick him up for school sometimes, pick him up for workouts. that's my dude. I mean, he keeps me in check. I keep him in check.
As far as going down the field, I know you like to throw the ball, but do you prefer running the ball, or whatever the defense gives you is what you take?
If coach calls a run play, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna get 10 yards. And if coach calls a pass play, I'm gonna execute the pass play. That's how we practice. So I don't really have a preference. I'm gonna do what coach asks me to do.
Looking forward to finishing off week 4 and getting geared up for, of course, week 1 of district play next week. I know you guys, how was the playoff experience for you guys going into the playoffs in your first year, now coming back, having that as a sophomore, now as a junior? Is there any expectations that you guys talked about before the season started?
I mean, it was definitely a learning experience for us going up there. Nobody on our team had ever been to the playoffs before, obviously. So, I mean, it was really just a big learning experience for us. And this year, we expect to make it a lot farther than we did last year.
That's Cannon Williams, junior quarterback of the San Antonio Harlan Hawks. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com. As both teams met, and there's what you had with Cannon Williams, as he's one of the captains for tonight's game. Cannon Williams, number 1, number 24, Zane Zegovia, number 59, Philip Sue, and number 94, Lewis Cannon. As for the Rams, number 22, Aiden Huerta, number 40, Andrew Garza, the linebacker, number 72, Daniel Rios, and number 50, Alejandro De Luna, are the captains. Del Rio Rams did win the toss, and they are elect to receive, and they're going to be receiving on the north side of the stadium here at Gus Stadium. And we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
And welcome back as we are in the pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford, and the San Antonio Harlan Hawks. They've had a successful 2019 campaign as they started the season winning 42-0, then 35-20. That's one of the games that we covered, and we covered it last week. So they've allowed, in the 2 games, they've only allowed 34 points, 35-20 to Floresville and 28-14 to to United South. Week 4, they have Del Rio here. They saw him a year ago. Different team with a different head coach. Then they see week 1 McCullum, and then of course Harlandale, CC Win, Southwest Legacy, Southwest, and Martin as that continues 14-5A. For McCullum, they lost last night to Eagle Pass as they had their game last night, and they're presenting right now out in the field the colors Actually, it's the alma mater for the Del Rio Rams. So they're going to play the alma maters for both schools as we continue our pregame show. We're actually going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best priced mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days, same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Quality installation services from our experienced professionals. Call us for more details at 830-776-9080 or visit us at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Texas Diamond Installation. Build it right, seal it right. If you can build it, we can spray it. Installation that lasts forever.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
And we're back to the pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford. I want to thank all our great advertisers who have come on board as both teams are on the field getting ready. We're about 6 minutes away from the start of the game, as we have also the playing of our national anthem here pretty quick. So we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Llega un momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales. Y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
Come stop by at Road's Country Fried Chicken on 1910 Indian Highway. We are great supporters of the EPISD Athletic Department. We also like to wish the CC1 Mavericks a great 2019-2020 season. Go Mavericks!
Hello, it's Carlos Santos, wide receiver. Road's Country Fried Chicken has always been a great supporter to our Eagle Pass Athletic Department.
Utility Trailer Sales, Southeast Texas Incorporated, sales, parts, service, carrier, certified carrier, trained technician on site. Get your rentals, finance available. Come into our newest location in Eagle Pass, 5395 US Highway 57. Family owned and operated, your one-stop shop for all your truck, trailer, and tanker needs. Utility Trailer Sales, Southeast Texas Incorporated.
For all of our customers, we greatly appreciate your business and we hope to see you soon.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
As we're back to the pregame show, and we had both teams already come onto the field. We got the playing of our national anthem before the game. They were honoring all our active military, retired military, as both teams came out of their breakthroughs, and over at the north end zone, they were congratulating everybody and actually giving a small token of their appreciation for their service. As we got about 3 minutes to go before kickoff, and we got the playing of our national anthem.
Standing in the north end zone are current and former members of our nation's military, as well as a variety of first responders. In addition, we would like to ask any veteran, active duty member, or any first responder still in the bleachers to stand and be recognized. Because of their efforts, our nation still stands strong, our founding principles still shine, and nations of the world know the blessings of freedom. Let us rededicate ourselves to serving them as well as they have served the United States of America. Let us show our sincere appreciation to these veterans, current members of our military, and first responders, as well as their families. Thank you all for your service. Please join us at halftime as the bands will pay tribute to all of these honorees with a musical celebration, which will include the playing of the Armed Forces Medley. Standing at midfield, presenting our nation's colors this evening, is the color guard from the Texas 20,173rd Air Force Junior ROTC from Harlan High School. Commanding and carrying the American flag, Cadet Captain Milagros Martinez. And the Texas flag, Cadet Colonel Jasmine Halifax. American Guard is Cadet Master Sergeant Mia Camacho. Texas Guard Cadet First Lieutenant Francine Sabansolan. Please stand and remove your hats to honor America and the men and women serving in our armed forces around the world. Our national anthem tonight will be sung by the Harlan High School Varsity Choir under the direction of Mr. Miguel Ochoa.
That's the PA announcer, and we get ready for our singing of our national anthem. And that was the choir from San Antonio Harlan High School. Let's play some football as we get set for week 4, Saturday night game of the week. We have 2 big games tonight, of course, here at Northside Gustafson Stadium. Over in Laredo, my partner Joe Bowling made the trip as he is covering San Benito, traveling to Laredo, the the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center in Laredo, Texas, as they're taking on United, Laredo United. Laredo United getting set to play San Benito tonight, and then next week the start of District 29 6A here. 14 5A will start next week as Harlan will be playing against McCullum. Del Rio will be off until the following week against United. We'll be back with more after this.
Llega un momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales. Y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
Come stop by at Rody's Country Fried Chicken on 1910 Indian Highway. We are great supporters of the EPISD athletic department. We also like to wish the CC1 Mavericks a great 2019-2020 season. Go Mavericks!
Yo, it's Carlos Santos, wide receiver. Rody's Country Fried Chicken has always been a great supporter to our Eagle Pass athletic department. Go Eagles!
Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated sells parts, service, carrier, certified carrier, trained technician on site. Get your rentals, finance available. Come into our newest location in Eagle Pass, 5395 US Highway 57. Family owned and operated, your one-stop shop for all your truck, trailer, and tanker needs. Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated.
To all of our customers, we greatly appreciate your business and we hope to see you soon.
And we're back live as our shots from the camera is Eric Heredia giving you the shots deep at the 10. Waiting is number 28, Jorge Segovia Rodriguez. And I'm not trying to see what that number is on the other side. Of course, Zane Segovia is is set to kick off from his 40. First quarter as we are live. Gus's Stadium. If you're on our YouTube channel, go and subscribe. Also share it. Segovia, it's a short kick. Will kick at the 20 and taking at the 15. Makes a couple of moves and goes down at the 25-yard line. That's number 30 on the tackle for the Harlan Hawks. And that's Elijah Guerrero doing some work as the Del Rio Rams will have it first and 10 at their own 22-yard line. So the sophomore quarterback at the helm. One back set, two receivers to the far side for the Rams. Shotgun formation. Will give to the running back, and he sees some daylight in the middle. Host of Harlan Hawks, the ball carrier, number 7. That's Sergio Almeida. To the 25. A 3-yard carry there. Second and 7 to the outside. And that one is to Aiden Huerta. So completed pass, and he's to the 36 and moves the change. First and 10 for the Rams. That's their first down. Number 16, that's Matthew Mendez, newcomer of the year. He's a two-sport star. He plays football and a jet sweep. To Huerta, no, keeps it himself, and Mendez will get it across the 40, maybe to the 41. No, he's going to be at the 41. It's a 5-yard carry there for a 4-yard carry to the 40. Second and 6 Just under a minute that they've played. That one bounces off near side, and as Almedia again, carry gets it to the 48-yard line. An 8-yard carry, needed 6, got 8, and a 1st and 10 moves the chains again for the Del Rio Rams here early on in this first quarter. Two receivers to the near side, one of the far, two receivers to the near side, has a tight end, halfback, as Almeida is to the left side of him. Shotgun formation for Mendez. Mendez will take it himself, looking for the option, keeps it, and crosses the 50 into Harlan Hawk territory. So it's been Mendez and Almeida, and he gets it to the 50, a 2-yard carry, a 2nd and 8 for the Rams. As they're at midfield with just 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Opening drive for the Rams. Looks and finds the receiver. That's Mireles. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He stiffs arms and reaches. He is down at the 1-yard line. That's number 6, Sergio Mireles, the receiver, making a grab there as he is all the way down to the 1-yard line, as that one's complete to the 1-yard line. He rumbled 49 yards on that pass play. And Almeida will try and get that yard, and he is stopped immediately by number 53. That Alexander Yanes on a 1st and goal. They gave it to Almeida, and Almeida gets no yards. 2nd and goal. And a timeout called. So we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
We're back live as both teams coming out of their timeout huddles, and it's about a half yard for the Rams, set up by that 49 catch and run by Mireles from Mendez. Coach Salas here. Bunch formation, power formation here for the Rams. And Almeida will dive in for a touchdown. Del Rio. And they're waiting for the indication. That is a touchdown. 6 points. That's Almeida, number 7, with 9:06 to go here in the first quarter, the first drive. And they see some points, 6-0. And we'll await the kicker, which is number 10, the junior 5'9", 160, Gabriel Zapata, who in pregame was pretty close to hitting like a 52-yarder. So he's also perfect in extra points and in field goals, as we had some information early on. 7-0 the score, and Del Rio scores first. We'll be back with more after this.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
As we're back live and going back to Going back to that touchdown replay. We have it here for you. Bunch formation, power formation here for the Rams. Bunch for power formation here for the Rams. And then media. We'll get back to the scoring drive, and that one, I believe there's something going on here. But let's go back to the touchdown. Dive in for a touchdown, Del Rio. Bunch formation, power formation here for the Rams, and then media will dive in for a touchdown, Del Rio. So that was the replay of the touchdown as Almeida goes in from 1 yard out. And we get set another. The ball keeps falling off the. There's some breeze, but not too much. So they're gonna go ahead and not sure if they're gonna hold it or not. Yes, Zapata gets set to kick off here. Back deep is and that one an onside kick. Gonna see if they did get it or not. Yes, they did. As the Del Rio Rams recovered by number 15, that's Hector Frausto. And surprisingly, trying to see what the Rams coming out and an onside kick after getting that first drive, and they have it at their own 49. So a turnover, fumble recovery for the Del Rio Rams here early on 9:05. So first and 10 for two backs, two receivers to the near side. And Mendez will take it himself, cross the 50 to the 48-yard line of Harlan. He gains about 2 yards on that one, so second and 8. A 2-yard gain for Mendez, a sophomore. Two receivers to the far side, two back set in the backfield. Throw it to the outside and met immediately. That's incomplete, as that one was intended for number Richard Hayes, number 19. Incomplete, but he got hit immediately as soon as he had the ball in his hands. So third and 8, 8:32 left. An 8-play drive, opening drive for Del Rio. They put points on the board, 7-0. Quick out to Huerta. Huerta trying to make a move, trying to find some more running room, and he is brought down in the far sideline, about a yard short. And that will bring a 4th and 1. Ball to the 42-yard line. 4th and 1 is that two receivers set to the near side. Checks the line. Mendez, shotgun formation, two receivers to the near side, two back set. Will roll out looking for some running room, and that stifling defense of Harlan And Mendez does squeak it in and gets it to the 40. First and 10, moves the chains, 2 yards there on that one. So Mendez now has the ball at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw, finds Huerta and drilled immediately. That's number 16, and that's Donovan Harris. So that pass is complete to Huerta. Huerta to the 33, a 7-yard second and 3. A 7-yard catch there. Mendez in the pocket, looking, rolling now. Can't find anybody. Collapses the, and down he goes at the 35. Actually, they're going to call him down at the 36. So a sack to the 36. He loses 3 yards there on that carry. It'll be at 3rd and 6 now. 6:36 left here in the first quarter. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com, RealSportsLive.com. 2 receivers set to the near side. 2 back set. Shotgun formation for Mendez. Mendez now checks the line. Look at the wrist to see what they need to do. As in the backfield is number 9 and number 26, I believe. That's Angel Basturo. And number 9, Dominic Sanchez. They got a timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
My name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days, same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
So we're back to our full view. 2 receivers set to the near side. 2 back. We'll have Huerta in motion. And going deep, middle of the field, Mireles who find open, and Segovia gets, and that's the second time Mireles gets loose, as Mireles is kind of a tight end set, and he's getting loose there for another big play. Complete down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Del Rio Rams here early on with 5:22 left. And a slant, quick slant. That is good. Touchdown Rams as Huerta gets into the end zone from 5 yards out. Number 22, Aiden Huerta, complete with 5:46 left here in the first quarter. They go in from 5 yards out. A touchdown pass from the sophomore Mendez. Zapata puts it up and good. 14-0 early on here. 2 drives, 2 scores. 14-0 Del Rio Rams over the Hawks. We'll be back with more after this.
Quality installation services from our experienced professionals. Call us for more details at 830-776-9080 or visit us at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Texas Diamond Installation. Build it right, seal it right. If you can build it, we can spray it. Installation that lasts forever.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Back to the full screen here, live from Gus Stadium, Northside ISD. We want to thank, of course, Northside ISD athletic directors and the assistant athletic director, Mr. Conrad Hernandez. 2 8-play drives for the Del Rio Rams, and they have scored as Garza boots it into the end zone and through the end zone as Ja'Cory Logan and number 24 Segovia. And there is a flag on the play, far side at the 40. Not sure if Coach Salas will go ahead and decline it, as it was probably against the Rams. So we'll see. They're probably going to step off. First quarter, 14-0 the score. So at 30, at their own 30-yard line. First play. Williams looking now. Will roll out. Can't find anybody. Still rolling out. Now finds and that one is a flag as he was throwing it to Logan. He was right at the 45-yard line. So on the 1st and 10, Harlan's first possession with 5:40 left. Actually 5:35 now. That pass is incomplete. The intended receiver was Ja'Cory Logan. There is a flag. So that penalty was on the defense. So they're going to get up to the 45-yard line. A 15-yard penalty, 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Williams, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Esparza in jet sweep, gets the pitch and is brought down immediately by number 24. That's Roy Talamantes Elizondo. He's a DB. And Esparza on that jet sweep goes nowhere. No yards on that one. 2nd and 10. .505 left. 2 backs in the backfield with Williams. 1 receiver on each side, and then McDay finds daylight. He's at the 40, he's at the 30, he's at the 25, makes a move and pushed out of bounds by number 1, Jay Gomez. And again, you give him some running room, any type of running room, any lane, and he will go in and through it quickly, all the way down. As they were at their own 45, now all the way down to the 19-yard line. Nice carry, 1st and 10, as they're in the red zone now. Give to McDay. McDay again, nice work by the line. The offensive line doing their job. Again, giving some running room for McDay. And McDay gets the ball down to the 12-yard line. A 7-yard carry on that one. A 2nd and 3 for the Harlan Hawks. Now they bring 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. McDay left of Williams. The ball on the right hash. Will bring Ja'Cory Logan in motion. Williams will roll out, looking to throw. Finds Anderson for a touchdown, Hawks. As he gets into the end zone. And Williams finds Kamali Anderson for a 12-yard touchdown catch complete with 4:07 left in the first quarter. 12-yard touchdown pass makes it 14-6 with the point after attempt by number 23. That's De Los Santos, and that one's partially blocked. So 14-6, Del Rio leads it. We'll be back with more after this.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wood Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
We're back live. Score now 14-6. Looking back at the United South game for Harlan, as that one hits at the 3-yard line and goes out of bounds. So they're going to get the ball at their 30-yard line as that one goes out of bounds. As number 7 let it go, Sergio Almedia. First quarter still 14-6, 4:07 left. Del Rio has it at their own 30. This is their third drive in that first quarter. They average 236 yards receiving and 167 rushing. So pretty powerful. Mendez escapes the rush and gets about 2 yards to the 32. Second and 8. So 2 receivers to the far side. 2 back set. Amedia in the backfield with Mendez. Give to Almeida. Almeida gets eaten up quick as he is brought down by number 20. And that's Nathaniel Cedillo in on the tackle. And they lose some yardage to the 28-yard line. Third and 12. Loss of 4 yards. Show now passes near side, almost picked off, and that's incomplete. The intended receiver is number 19, Richard Hayes. So 4th and 12 from their own 28, and they're going to be bringing the punt team. And Mireles, Sergio Mireles, the senior receiver, 6'1", 200 pounds, is set to punt it away. Punting it, angle kick near side, and that one goes out of bounds. And it should be out of bounds right at the 49. Actually, a 49-yard punt by Mireles. Actually, hits to the 49, so about a 21-yard punt there by Mireles. So now Harlan has it at the Del Rio 49-yard line, 1st and 10 for Williams and the Harlan Hawk offense. Two receivers to the far side, one on the near side. Shotgun formation has McDay. 2:51 left in the first quarter. That ball falls, and Williams could not get it to McDay quick enough as the defense of line for the Rams get in. A 1 yard loss there. 2nd and 11 from the 50. Actually loses a couple of yards. They put it at the 49, at their own 49. Goes back. Williams looking to throw and finds Anderson again to the far sideline. That pass good to Kamali Anderson. So 1st and 10, and McDay finds some running room, crosses the 25 to the 23-yard line. At the 32, that's where they had the ball. It was a nice play. And get it to the 23-yard line. 2nd and 1, 9-yard carry. That's McDay now making a move and gets it to the 15-yard line. Some tough yardage. 1st and 10, they keep the ball moving. Quick timeout now called by Del Rio. That's their second timeout with 1:48. The ball at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this.
ER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
So we're back live at the 14, 1st and 10 for Harlan. Williams keeps it himself, makes a move, and goes shoulder to shoulder with Jay Gomez, and Williams fights his way to the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. So now that they key on McDay, now Williams gets to keep the ball and find himself some running room. It's going to be a 2nd and goal, or uh, 2nd and 1 to the 5. Give to McDay. McDay, all the running room, goes in from 5 yards out for a Hawk touchdown. Harlan Hawks from 5 yards out with 1:09 left here in the first quarter. A high scoring first quarter. It's 14-13, or 14-12, excuse me, with the point after attempt yet to come. Actually, they're going to go. Coach is wanting to go for 2. So everybody comes out quickly, and a timeout called. Timeout is called with a minute 9. Timeout Harlan, and we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Texas Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
So we're back 14-12. Six-play drive. So we got some guns here shooting on all cylinders in week 4 Texas high school football. McDay will move the pile forward and he crosses the line. And they're going to wait. Yes, he did get in for 2. So the 2-point conversion is good. Tied at 14-14 with 109 left. So it's tied here at the end, almost the end of first quarter. So we'll be back with more after this.
Capital Insurance Services has been in services since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Travelers, Allstate, and Mexico Insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Ivana Salinas.
And we're back to our full view, not our split screen. If you're interested in advertising with our broadcast, you can call me at 830-968-2010, or you can actually call Vic Media Partners LLC. Vic Media Partners as Segovia will be kicking it off. Short kick will be taken at the 22 by Hayes to the outside. He's got some running room. He's got some blocking in front of him to the 35 and gets it to the 37-yard line. Actually, the 38, and that's where they're going to have their next drive. So pretty it is one of those games where it started quick and has gotten quicker. The pace here, Del Rio now with their third at their own 38-yard line with a minute to first and 10. So 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Empty back set for Mendez. And looking for a screen to Hayes. Hayes has it, makes a move, and crosses the 40 to the 42-yard line. That was Richard Hayes, 5'10", 180. Complete to the 42. Second and 6, a 4-yard pass play there. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side with Almedia out to quick to Mireles. Mireles moves forward and gets it across to the 50-yard line. An 8-yard catch. First and 10. They keep the chains moving. 20 seconds here. Again, 2 receivers set to the far side, 2 to the near side. Trying to get those quick hits. Mendez with number 9 on a jet sweep. Tries to extend it to the outside and gets it across the 45. And that was number 9, Dominic Sanchez. So that ball to the 42. An 8-yard carry. It's going to be a 2nd and 2. So they're in Hawk territory in just 4 plays. With the end of the first quarter. And as we start the second, It's going to be a 2nd and 2, tied at 14-14. You're watching RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. You can find us on our YouTube channel. Subscribe. You can go to our Facebook page, both Facebook pages, and you can watch the game live there. You can also go to our Twitter account and watch it. Go follow and at Real RIO Sports Live SW and at Real Sports Live. Our Saturday night game of the week, presented to you by Ram Country Auto World. Mendez checks the line, two-back set, two backs in the backfield, two receivers to the near side. That's Huerta in motion. Mendez looking, middle of the field, and almost picked off. As Segovia is there to bat the ball down. That was the intended receiver, number 6. Incomplete. 3rd and 2 now from the Hawk 42-yard line. So 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Almeida will be a wing back here near side. Got to check with them. We'll bring Sanchez, and it is, I believe, a false start on the offense. So with the false start on the offense, not very many flags today. So we're going to mark it off 5 yards. 3rd and 7 from the 47. With 11:50 here in the second quarter. As we move through the first, a lot of action in the first. Sanchez, jet sweep to the near side. Segovia there to meet him at the 45. Get to the 41. Zabota. Sanchez gets 6 yards there to the 41. It's a 4th and 1 now. Playing some field position, Coach Tyler decides to bring the punt team out. Ball spot at the 49. Don't you have to make sure to see that they do punt it away, and just like they did with that ball goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Looks like the 3, maybe the 4 yet. It goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's where they're going to have a nice punt of 37 yards. And the Hawks will have it at their own 4-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. With 11:01 left in the second quarter. Over in Laredo, we have Laredo United and San Benito, the Greyhounds. Williams in shotgun formation, gives it to McDade. McDade makes a couple of moves, crosses the 10 to the 12-yard line. An 8-yard carry, 2nd and 2. So 10:35. One receiver to the far side. That's Esparza. Kamali Anderson to the near side. In the backfield, Williams. A double move. And Esparza trying to get under that one. Williams lays it out. We talked to Coach before the to Coach Salas before the game. We had our little pregame talk, and he mentioned Esparza. He's been a staple along with Williams and AJ McDay as far as understanding and knowing the program, knowing what they got to do, and he's been an X factor. He's been one of those guys that has done plenty for the program. That one to number 6, and actually to McDay, and that's number 40. Andrew Garza coming in very late after the play was blown dead at the 21-yard line. A 9-yard carry there for McDay. First and 10 moves the chains. 10:14 left as the ball is placed at the 21-yard line. And they bring the ball back to the 11-yard line. First and 15. There was a flag on the offense. Williams set near side. One receiver to the near side, three to the far side. Williams has McDay, AJ on his right side. Now switches them over to the other side. Williams will take it himself. Makes one miss and gets it across the 25 to the 29-yard line. 6'2" coming downfield and gets it to the 26, actually 29-yard line. Nice 18-yard carry there. Second and 3. Actually, it's a 13-yard carry, 12-yard carry. Thought that there was a face mask there, but third down gets it back to the 29-yard line on a second and 3. Now it's third and 3. Williams gets no yards on that one. Clock running, 9 minutes here, 9:03. One receiver to the near side, one to the far side. McDay looking for some running room, and he is brought down by number 94. So the ball back to the 27. Loses 2 yards, fourth and 4. Checks on the fourth down. Now a timeout called. Timeout, 8:31 left. That's Harlan's second timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
We're back live. They decide to punt it away after the timeout on a fourth and 4. Skits on the turf, and Zagoya trying to get it off his foot. He goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A net punt of 8 yards there on the punt. So Del Rio has it at the Harlan Hawk 35, first and 10. Mendez and his offense. Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. Huerta now in the halfback, actually number 26, as it gets to Mireles. Mireles gets that catch and run. AJ Meyer in on the tackle. To the 26, second and 1, 7:57. It's Ivan Bastru, and coming in quickly down the middle. There's a flag on the play. It's an ineligible man downfield. That's the flag. Comes from the line judge near side. So the pass was thrown in the area of number 26. Incomplete. So they bring the ball back to the 31. It's going to be second and 6. Sanchez comes to Mendez. Now he checks at the line. Mendez, shotgun formation, two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. Throwing to the outside, just a bit high. The intended receiver was Hayes, number 19. There is a flag on the play. So they're checking the flag. So the personal foul on the offense. So it's a 15-yard variety, and we'll push the ball back for Del Rio back to the 46-yard line. It'll be actually a second and 21, 7:38. Almedia will line up on the left side of the line as a tight end, so to speak. Not sure the play clock. The play clock looks at zeros. They're going to reset the play clock. 7:38 left here in the second quarter. Ball at the Harlan Hot 46-yard line. They started at the 35 after the punt. 14-14. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near side. Shotgun formation for Mendez. Mendez is showing some poise here. Drops back, looking, and almost intercepted. Broken up there by number 20. And Hayes was the intended receiver. So they've gone to the air in this drive after going on the ground, and after completing the first one to Mireles, they've gone to Hayes. So third and 21 at the 46. Again, same setup. Now bringing Sanchez on a jet sweep. Mendez takes it himself. He's across the 40 and will be pushed back. Actually got to the 37. That's where they're going to spot him with the forward progress. At the 37, fourth down. Mendez on the carry there for the Rams. Ball placed at the 37-yard line. Mireles will come out. A 9-yard carry there. That ball angled, kicked, and will go into the end zone for a touchback on the punt. will bring it out to the 20. That's where Harlan will have it at their own 20-yard line, first and 10. We will step away. We'll be back with more after this. We're back live. Three receivers set to the far side. Shotgun formation. McDay on the left side. The right side, excuse me. Williams has a man open and overthrows him. That's Logan there as he gets open up the seam. Incomplete. Second and 10 from the 20 for Williams. So now they're going to have Anderson to the near side. Esparza to the far side. Two backs. McDay in the backfield. Williams. Shotgun formation. Give to Williams. To McDay. McDay finds some running room. He's at the 30. Cuts back. Gets it to the 34-yard line. For a minute there, you thought that McDay had hit a wall, but no, he bounced out on a 14-yard carry there. McDay now has the ball again, crosses the 35 to the 36. A 2-yard, tough yards there. Second and 8. 6 minutes left here in the second quarter before the half. Second and 8 for the Hawks. Coach Salas and Coach McKinney, the offensive coordinator, usually give Cannon the check to see what he sees on the defense. So looking, still looking, throws on Esparza, lays out and incomplete. As Williams gets hit as he throws. That pass intended to Esparza. So third and 8 now from the Harden Hawk 36-yard line. Again, has a man open at the 48, and Williams will. That's Anderson, excuse me, number 85. Kamali Anderson complete, and that ball gets. He gets the catch and gets it across the 47 of Del Rio. $17-yard catch, first and 10. Ja'Cory Logan in motion. Williams looking now, pitches it. Ball comes out. And number 5 in on the tackle. That's a Grady Schultz. He shuffled pass and loses some yardage to the 45. An 8-yard loss there. It's going to be second and 18. Two receivers, Logan in motion. Two receivers to the far side. Now with Logan in motion. That one caught. We haven't heard too much of Massey, number 5 there. So the Ram 45 A 10-yard pass play there. It's going to be 3rd and 8. 4:12 left here in the second quarter. 14-14. Williams drops back looking for a screen. Now finds McDay. McDay makes a move. He's at the 40, 35, and goes over a Ram player at the 30-yard line. That's number 20 in on the tackle, Joey Jimenez, a senior, 5'10", 185. So that pass, good. Screen pass to the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10, 3:44 left. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near side. Shotgun formation for Williams will bring Ja'Cory Logan. Logan makes a move there and will be down at the 16-yard line. A 13-yard jet sweep for Logan. 1st and 10 at the 16. Flags on the play. So we're going to check the flag and see who, what, where, when, and how. So offsides on the defense, they're going to give them 5 yards. So it's going to go inside to the 11 after the defensive penalty. First and 5. We'll give to McDay. McDay makes a move. Makes another move at the 5 and goes down at the 3-yard line. Nice patient running by McDay. AJ McDay, 1st and goal is there at the 3-yard line. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal for the Hawks. A 5-yard carry there. Actually an 8-yard carry for McDay. Segovia, jumbo package here. Segovia will take it himself. And he is in the end zone for a Hawk touchdown. And that's Zane Segovia from 3 yards out. A touchdown run with 2:48 left in the second quarter. Breaks the 14-14 tie and makes it 20-14 with the point after attempt yet to come. That one, it is good. Makes it 21-14 with 2:48 left. We'll be back with more after this.
Insurance Services has been in services since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Travelers, Allstate, and Mexico Insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Ivana Salinas.
Service located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away, recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
back live. 21-7. Harlan takes a 7-point lead with 2:48 left. Zayn Segovia, that ball taken at the 25 and met immediately by Hawk number 27 in on the tackle. Marco Flores. A 12-play drive, scoring drive here. Now at the 27-yard line. Del Rio has it at their own 27, 1st and 10 for Mendes and his offense. Two receivers to the far side. We'll give it to number 26. He's up the middle, makes a move to the 35-yard line, gets to the 36. Ball carriers Ivan Basutro. And we'll take a break. We'll be back with more after this.
Campos Auto Sales, atendido personalmente por su propietario Miguel Campos, le ofrece los mejores autos, SUVs y camionetas del condado de Maverick. Trabajamos con 5 bancos para financiar el auto que usted quiere o necesite. Denos la oportunidad de atenderlo. Campos Auto Sales.
Just to give you guys an update, San Benito 24, United 28. That's a score in the second half, and they got about 25 seconds left before halftime over there. It is 2:27 left here. They also have at halftime, PSJ Southwest and Pace are at halftime of their game. That one was intended on a second and 1 at 36. Actually, 3rd and 1, 36. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near side. Sanchez will come jet sweep to the outside and will get upended in the far sideline. Not sure if he did get the 1 yard. Actually, it's going to be very close. Not sure if they're going to measure it. Is Huerta, you see Aiden Huerta there looking at the chains. He's probably going to be inches short on the far sideline. As you see the nose of the football, not even to the 37. Just outside the 36, 4th and 1. No gain on that play. Mireles boots it away. Segovia will call for a fair catch and will take a Del Rio roll to the 24, and that's where the Harlan Hawks will have it with a minute 57. A minute 57 left here in the second quarter. The Hawks will have it at their own 26. 24-yard line, 1st and 10. I want to thank everybody that's joined us and has followed us, subscribed, retweeted us. 21-14 here from Gustafson Stadium in San Antonio, Texas. Williams drops it back, looking for Anderson, finds Anderson at the 48, and incomplete as Gomez made a hit there at the end to jar the ball loose. So incomplete, 2nd and 10 from their own 24. Minute 50 left. That only took 7 seconds off the clock. Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. Williams checks with his offensive line. Anderson and Logan to the near side, drops back, screen to Esparza, and that one falls incomplete. So Esparza, normally a assured pass catcher, and that one in and out of the hands. 3rd and 10 now with a minute 45. So Omari Massey and Logan come out. Two receivers to the near side, one on the far side. Esparza with a McDay looking for some running room. Stiff arms and gets it to the 29-yard line. 4th and 5. 5-yard carry there by McDay. 21-14. Second quarter, minute 23 left. Two receivers to the far side, one on the near side. Shotgun formation, two backs in the backfield. That's McDay, and I believe it's number 41. That's Nathan Reese, and they call a timeout. We're going to call a timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
And we're back live on a 4th and 5 from their own 29-yard line. Segovia punts it away. Hayes will look to pick it up, and then he moves back, and that one will be touched down at the 30. So a punt. A couple of 4-and-outs for each team. Del Rio now has it at their own 30-yard line with just 47 seconds here in the second quarter. See what Coach Taylor and the offensive coordinator Saldate will come up with here with two receivers to the far side, two to the near side. Bring them man in motion. That's Sanchez. Drops back. Mendez looking. That was too high for Huerta. And that falls incomplete. Second and 10 from the 30 with 42 seconds left now before the half. 21-14. We'll have halftime highlights and more presented to you by Ram Country Auto World. Mendez brings Sanchez in motion. That's Dominic Sanchez. Now Mendez takes it up in the middle himself. He's at the 40, 45, 50. Has some some speed there and gets it across into Harlan Hawk territory at the 44-yard line. First and 10. 30 seconds now. Hayes trying to get to the other side. They move the chains to the 44. Brings Sanchez again. Jet sweep to the near side. He's at the 40 and goes down at the 38-yard line. Seven seconds on a second and 4 at the 39, third and 5 as he stops the clock. So 4 seconds left on a third and 5 from the Harlan Hawk 39-yard line after that big run. Drops it back. Mendez looking. He gets hit as he throws. And that one's caught by Almedia at the 25-yard line. That pass was caught. Complete to the 25. And there is a ref down. He got crossed up there. It's halftime here. 21-14. We'll be back with more after this.
It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
We're at halftime here from Northside ISD Gustafson Stadium as the Harlan Hawks and the Del Rio Rams were tied at one point, and we'll have halftime stats and we'll have some highlights for you. Right now we're seeing the Bells, the Queen City Bells, on the field. We'll be back with more after this.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Campos Auto Sales, atendido personalmente por su propietario Miguel Campos. Le ofrece los mejores autos, SUVs y camionetas del condado de Maverick. Trabajamos con 5 bancos para financiar el auto que usted quiere o necesite. Denos la oportunidad de atenderlo. Campos Auto Sales.
We're at halftime here from Gus Stadium, beautiful Northside ISD complex. Baseball fields, 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, there's tennis courts, a gymnasium nestled in here off of Culebra Road. As we're getting set up for the highlights here of the first half. And we'll get you all those highlights of the first half here in just a bit. There was a lot of scoring in that first half as the Del Rio Rams took the opening kickoff, took the opening drive. They had it at their own 32 and only took 8 plays for them to get into the end zone. And with 9:06 left, a 1-yard touchdown run by number 7, Sergio Almeida, gets into the end zone and gets the Rams on the board first. So they strike first blood in this first half. Then they get a turnover. They come out swinging. They get an onside kick, and they have it at their own 49 and go 8 plays as Coach Tyler looks to get set for district play as week 4. He's trying to make things happen, and he put the sophomore quarterback in. He went 2 for 2 in that first drive and went 4 of 5 in that second drive, hitting his favorite target was number 6, Sergio Mireles, as they had a 31-yard pass play to set up Aiden Huerta on a slant from 5 yards out with 5:46 in the first quarter. They make it 13-0, and then Garza boots in for the extra point and makes it 14-0. We'll be back with more stats and, of course, the first half highlights. We'll be back with more after this. Saritas Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, la tienda de los venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, la tienda de los venados.
Halftime here at Gus Stadium as we gave you those 2 drives, 8-play drive, 8-play drive, 2 total of 16 plays as the defense for Harlan was out in the field. But don't deny Coach Salas, Coach McKinney, the offensive coordinator, and his whole coaching staff of getting everything geared back to what they do best, and that's run the ball and to open up the passing lanes. And with 5:40, they got the ball at their own 30, and they proceeded to have a 70-yard scoring drive with just 5 plays. Of course, it was the Cannon and McDay show. Cannon hits Ja'Cory Logan. Then he has a big setup as a 36-yard rush for McDay to set up a 1st and 10 from their 19, and then another 7-yard carry. So 2 carries on that one drive, and he already had 41 yards just in those 2 carries. And then he finds Anderson from 12 yards out to the corner of the end zone with 4:07 left in the first quarter. A 12-yard pass play makes it 14-6 with the point after attempt was partially blocked, no good. Del Rio comes out on their third drive and goes 4 and out. They punt as the defense holds for the Harlan Hawks. With 2:57 left, Harlan gets the ball back and proceeds to go 6 plays. And with 1:09, the big play going to Anderson, Kamali Anderson, for a 28-yard pass play to set up as they were at their 49-yard line and gets into Del Rio territory. And then McDay does the rest as he goes in from 5 yards out with 1:09, makes it 14-12 with the 2-point conversion. Good, makes it 14-14. So that's that for those 2 plays, and we'll get you up and running with the rest of the first half in just a bit. We'll be back with more after this.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
We get back to the halftime as the marching band of the Harlan Hawks. We get back to what happened in the first half, and the Del Rio Rams get a drive going, but they get stalled at the Harlan 41-yard line. So and that was to end the first quarter and into the second quarter with 11:01 left in the second quarter. That's when Harlan gets the ball back at their own 4-yard line and proceeds to get to the 27. That's where it stalls, and a punt. They punt it away. So they had their drive stalled. Del Rio comes back, punts it again. So back-to-back punts, nothing doing as both defenses kind of clamps down. And then Harlan gets it at their own 20. They proceed 80-yard with the game tied in that second quarter. An 80-yard scoring drive with 12 plays as there were some big plays in there. He went 3 of 5 in that series, and that's Cannon Williams. in this situation. He had plays, the rushes for McDay 14, and then he had another rush of 16. So just in those two rushes that he had in that drive, he had one for 14, one for two. That was 16. Another 16. That's 32 yards. And then he had an 8-yard carry that he went back. But nonetheless, they get to the 3-yard line, and Segovia on a jumbo set, 3 yards out with 2:48 left in the second quarter. They go up 20-14 with a point after attempt good, and then it goes back-to-back punts for them to finish the first half. We're gonna go to the highlights of the first half. Enjoy these highlights. Brought to you by Ram Country Auto World, 1997 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. Bunch formation, power formation here for the Rams. And Almedia will dive in for a touchdown. Del Rio. We're going to go ahead and not sure if they're going to hold it or not. Yes, Zapata gets set to kick off here. Back deep is, and that one, an onside kick. Gonna see if they did get it or not. So Mendez now has the ball at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw, finds Huerta and drilled immediately. That's number 16, and that's Donovan Harris. So we're back to our full view. Two receivers set to the near side. Two back. We'll have Huerta in motion. And going deep, middle of the field, Mireles who find open, and Segovia gets, and that's the second Del Rio Rams here early on with 5:22 left. And a slant, quick slant. That is good. Touchdown. Rams as well. Shotgun formation. Two receivers to the far side. One on the near side. Esparza in jet sweep. Gets the pitch and is brought down immediately by number 24. 5:05 left. Two backs in the backfield with Williams. One receiver on each side. And then McDay finds daylight. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. Makes a move and pushed out of bounds by number 1, Jay Gomez. And again, formation. McDay left of Williams. The ball on the right hash. Will bring Ja'Cory Logan in motion. Williams will roll out, looking to throw. Finds Anderson for a touchdown. Yard line. Second and 1, 9-yard carry. That's McDay now making a move and gets it to the 15-yard line. So we're back live at the 14, 1st and 10 for Harlan. Williams keeps it himself, makes a move, and goes shoulder to shoulder with Jay Gomez, and 2nd and 1 to the 5. Give to McDay. McDay, all the running room, goes in from 5 yards out. Some guns here, shooting on all cylinders in week 4 Texas high school football. McDay will move the pile forward, and he crosses the line, and they're going to wait. 2 backs, McDay in the backfield. Williams, shotgun formation. Give to to McDay. McDay finds some running room. He's at the 30, cuts back, gets it to the 34-yard line. Williams drops back looking for a screen. Now finds McDay. McDay makes a move. He's at the 40, 35, and goes over a Ram player. 1st and 5. We'll give to McDay. McDay makes a move. Makes another move at the 5 and goes down at the 3-yard line. Nice patient. Actually an 8-yard carry for McDay. Segovia, jumbo package here. Segovia will take it himself. And he is in the end zone for a Hawk touchdown. 36. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Sanchez will come jet sweep to the outside and will get upended in the far sideline. 21-14 here from Gustafson Stadium. in San Antonio, Texas. Williams drops it back. Looking for Anderson. Finds Anderson at the 48 and incomplete as Gomez made a hit there. Out of world. Mendez brings Sanchez in motion. That's Dominic Sanchez. Now Mendez takes it up in the middle himself. He's at the 40, 45, 50. Has some some speed there and gets it across into Harlan Hawk territory. Drops it back. Mendez looking. He gets hit as he throws. And that one's caught by Almedia at the 25-yard line. That's the halftime stat. That's the halftime highlights for you guys. We want to thank everybody that shared our game. Make sure you share it on Facebook, retweet it on Twitter, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got the Harlan Hawk band out in the field. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be back with more after this.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days, same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Quality Insulation Services from our experienced professionals. Call us for more details at 830-776-9080 or visit us at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Texas Diamond Insulation. Build it right, seal it right. If you can build it, we can spray it. Insulation that lasts forever.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Llega un momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
Come stop by at Rody's Country Fried Chicken on 1910 Indian Highway. We are great supporters of the EPISD Athletic Department. We also like to wish the CC1 Mavericks a great 2019-2020 season. Go Mavericks!
Hello, it's Carlos Santos, wide receiver. Rody's Country Fried Chicken has always been a great supporter to our Eagle Pass Athletic Department. Go Eagles!
Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated sells parts, service, carrier, certified carrier, trained technician on site. Get your rentals, finance available. Come into our newest location in Eagle Pass, 5395 US Highway 57. Family owned and operated, your one-stop shop for all your truck, trailer, and tanker needs. Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated.
To all of our customers, we greatly appreciate your business and we hope to see you soon.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
And we're back. 21-14. Del Rio is down by 7 as we get ready to set about 2:30 left at halftime as both teams are set to come out of their halftime. 212 degrees for the Harlan Hawks as we get set for the second half. It's been back and forth. It was an entertaining first half, to say the least, as both teams were trying to establish a run to get to the pass. And for Coach Taylor and the Del Rio Rams, they utilized their tight end. They utilized their inside receiver. Also, they had the formation of the slot back, and they've leaked them out in space as they're coming out for the second half. The Harlan Hawks. We want to thank everybody who's joined us as we have the second half kickoff here shortly. Some good yardage. We'll give you some quick stats. We didn't get the full stats, but we'll give you what the Harlan Hawks have done and what they've done this year.
Insurance Services has been in services since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Travelers, Allstate, and Mexico Insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Ivana Salinas.
Llega un momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
We were on a commercial break, but you saw the play there. Pass was intended for Esparza, and he got hit. Segovia. Actually, Williams. Short field at the 49, 4th and 15 with 9:08 left. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. And he's going to pooch punt it. And that one will take a roll and will be down right at the 1 yard line. Nice punt. 50-yard punt. Takes a friendly roll. And that pins the Del Rio Rams at their own 1 yard line, 1st and 10. Shadow of their own end zone with 8:56 left here in the third quarter. First drive stalls in the second half for Harlan. Now Del Rio has it, and Mendez in his end zone. Two receivers to the near side. We'll give to Almedia. Almedia quickly gets it to the 2, a 1 yard, 2nd and 9. 1 yard there on that rush. Mendez will actually take it himself and be hit immediately by number 44. The DN gets in on the tackle, and that is Manuel Leon, the senior. And no gain, 3rd and 9 from the 2. Checks at the line. He checks again. Mendez has two receivers to the near side. Gives to Almeida. Almeida gets out of the shadow of his end zone and gets it to the 4 yard line. A 2 yard carry to the 4. 4th and 7 now. On a 4th and 7, the punt team comes out. Mireles towing the back of the end zone, checking to make sure he doesn't touch the back line. As Corey Logan will wait for the ball. He'll pick it up at the 49 yard line. Comes near side. And is brought down as he crosses the 45 to the 41. That was Logan. So now Harlan has it with 7:08 left. At their own 42 yard line. Actually at the Del Rio 42 yard line. 1st and 10. So they start their drive at the 42, excuse me. Williams pumps. Now looks downfield, and that was intended for Kamali Anderson, and Anderson was not able to get to that ball. Incomplete. Double pump, trying to get the defensive or the safety to bite. Second and 10 for the Harlan Hawks. Two receivers, one on the far side, one on the near side. Will give to McDay. McDay looks to get some running room and gets brought down by number 98. Actually, it's 99. That's Nathan Cáceres. Loses 2 yards there to the 43. Third and 12 for Harlan. Two receivers to the far side, three to the near side. Empty back set for Williams. Williams will drop back, looking for somebody downfield, and they call a timeout before the play started. So we take a timeout here with 6:21 left. We'll be back with more after this.
Come stop by at Rody's Country Fried Chicken on 1910 Indian Highway. We are great supporters of the EPISD Athletic Department. We also like to wish the CC Wood Mavericks a great 2019-2020 season. Go Mavericks!
Hello, it's Carlos Santos, wide receiver. Rody's Country Fried Chicken has always been a great supporter to our Eagle Pass Athletic Department. Go Eagles!
Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated sells parts, service, carrier, certified carrier, trained technician on site. Get your rentals, finance available. Come into our newest location in Eagle Pass, 5395 US Highway 57. Family owned and operated, your one-stop shop for all your truck, trailer, and tanker needs. Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated.
To all of our customers, we greatly appreciate your business and we hope to see you soon.
Back live. Williams rolls out near side. He's at the 50, has a man open, and in and out of the hands of Anderson there to the near side. On that 3rd and 12. So incomplete. 4th and 12. Field position here with 6:15 left. Harlan up 21-14. So the play clock down to 10. False start on the offense. So they're going to bring the ball back 5 yards after that false start for the offense. So to the 47. It's going to be 4th and 17. And again, another false start. Going back to the 47 of Harlan. 4th and 23. Williams punts it away. He gets away from and takes a bounce, and number 19 takes it, and that's Hayes. Gets a good field position for So the punt, after a couple of penalties, Del Rio now has it at their own 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. Will bring Sanchez in motion. That's Dominic Sanchez. Sanchez looking to throw now. Reverses his field. Trying to get some running room and gets hit by number 20 and number 32 in on the tackle for Harlan. That's Logan Castaño. And number 20, that's Nathan Cedillo. So to the 26 actually loses a yard. 2nd and 11. Two receivers. Now Sanchez will roll right looking to throw. He does have a man open for a bit. That was Huerta. So the halfback pass. And that one intended for number 22. Incomplete. 3rd and 11 from the 26-yard line. So 5:18 after that incomplete pass. Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. Again, Sanchez in motion. Mendez goes nowhere as he gets back to the 26. Good defense there by Harlan. 4th and 11. Corey Logan gets it at the 40. And Tippy Toes 45. He's out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Looking to see if there's any flags as we have 4:33 left. So after the punt, Harlan will have it at the Del Rio. So after the penalty, they had it at the 49, and the penalty. So they have it at the Del Rio 46-yard line, 1st and 10. So at the 46 of Del Rio, 1st and 10, 4:33 left. Third quarter, 21-14. The score, two receivers to the far side, one on the near side. A ball on the ground, fumble, but recovered by Williams. He put it in his basket and took it out. And they get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10 from the Del Rio 46-yard line. Drops back, quick strike to Anderson. Anderson at the 40 gets forward progress. 6-yard pass play to the 40. It's a 3rd and 4. Complete. There's a couple of flags to the far, the near side. There's one by the referee, the white hat, and then there's one by the field judge, the back judge. So checking the flags on a 3rd and 4 play. Trying to see where that play ended up at. So now the ball at the 35. So after all that, 1st and 10 for the Hawks with 3:29 left at the Del Rio 35-yard line. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Drops it back. Williams looking middle of the field. And he has Logan. Logan adjusts to the play. And touchdown! Ja'Cory Logan. The connection all night we were waiting for deep as Williams connects from 35 yards out. Touchdown. Harlan Hawks 27-14. With 3:13 left in the third quarter. They get into the end zone, a 35-yard touchdown pass. Makes it 27-14. But the point after attempt going through the uprights and good. (28-14). We'll be back with more after this.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
As we're back, 35-yard So Zane Segovia will be kicking it off. Pooch punt taken at the 33, got to the 20 to the 35. Actually, they're at the 33 by number 25. Made the catch there. That's Angel Rocha, senior running back. So Del Rio will have it at their own 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for Del Rio, as both of their drives, the last two drives, have stalled. Two receivers to the far side, one on the near side, and there's a flag. They're at the 34. So they bring it back to the 29, 1st and 15 after the penalty for the offense. That's Huerta. Huerta with the jet sweep. Brings it upfield, crosses the 30 to the original line of scrimmage, the 34. So gets 5 yards on that carry. 2nd and 10 now. .241. Mendez. Quick out. Has an open receiver. That's Huerta. Huerta crosses the 35 to the 37. A 3-yard catch and run. 3rd and 7. With that 3-yard pass play. The ball spotted at the 37-yard line. It's a 3rd and 7 for the Del Rio Rams here late in the third quarter. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2 receivers to the near side. And we'll try and get to Mireles. And that one is incomplete. So Mireles, the target there for Mendez. Incomplete. 4th and 7 from the 37. Minute 55 left. And that one almost partially blocked. That one to the far side goes out of bounds. And in the second half, Del Rio has punted on a 4 and out. And they've had 2 4 and outs. Actually, the third one was a bit, the third drive had a little success with Huerta and then a completion, but stalled. And Harlan has it now at their own 42-yard line, 1st and 10. One receiver to the near side. Timeout called. So with that, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days, same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Williams, as there's a flag, Williams trying to make something out of nothing and goes out of bounds. There's some flags in the backfield. Ball at the 42. So we're gonna check to see what that what the flag is for. It's in the area of holding. So holding on the offense. So they're gonna step off 10 yards. Not very many penalties tonight, but the ones that have happen have been either the 15-yard variety or the 10-yard variety. There's not very many 5-yarders. Williams has an empty backset, three receivers to the far side, two to the near side. Williams looking to throw. Now tries to find Logan. Logan to the near side as he's brought down quickly by number 24. That's Talamantes Elizondo. And it was complete to Logan to the 33. A 1 yard, 2nd and 19. Quickly back to the line. McDay looking for some daylight and gets to the 34. Another 1 yard. So it's 3rd and 18. So 1 yard pass play. (28-14) third quarter. 33 seconds left. Williams drops back, looking for the screen. Now finds the other side. Corey Logan gets a screen, but goes out of bounds at the 37. So very well played by the defense of the Rams as they fished out that so the screen pass to the 36. Actually, a 2 yard, 4th and 16. Fair catch by Hayes at the 29-yard line. And that's where Del Rio will have it. So after all the back and forth in the first half, we've kind of, the offenses from both sides have kind of settled down a bit as both defenses have done their job. Del Rio now has it at their own 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for the young sophomore quarterback Mendez, who I heard from Brian Argerbright, the Del Rio News Herald sports editor, that he moved the ball very well in that second half when he came in. That's Dominic Sanchez. Sanchez crosses the 30, still on his feet. And that will end the third quarter. As we move into the fourth quarter, the ball to the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5 yard. So that ends the third, into the fourth. We'll be back with more after this.
Quality Insulation Services from our experienced professionals. Call us for more details at 830-776-9080 or visit us at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Texas Diamond Insulation. Build it right, seal it right. If you can build it, we can spray it. Insulation that lasts forever.
And we're back to live footage on a 2nd and 5 from their own 34. We start the fourth quarter here from Gus Stadium in San Antonio, Texas. Mendez looking for some running room and finding no running room whatsoever as far as the DN, number 94, coming in crashing down quickly. Actually, that was the DN, number 94. That's Lewis Cannon, the senior DN, as he loses 5 yards to the 33. Actually, excuse me, he loses a yard, 3rd and 6. Ball was at the 34. Drops back. Mendez looking to throw. Middle of the field. Finds a wide open number 9. That pass complete to Dominic Sanchez, who was the quarterback at 5'11", 180. Now to the Harlan 48-yard line. 1st and 10. They move the chains. Finding that soft spot in the middle. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation. Mendez comes and checks the line. 4 seconds on the play clock. Quick out, and Sanchez was unable to get that one. Pass incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the Harden 48-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Looks downfield. And there's a flag, as that one was intended for Hayes. And that one thrown on number 24, the senior Zaina Segovia. Not sure if they're going to talk about it, because that was a play that was uncatchable. Well, they are going to a pass interference. So they're going to mark it from the line of scrimmage. So they move it down to the 33. 1st and 10. Move the chains. Two receivers set to the near side. Mendez with 6 seconds on the play clock. Up the middle. And that one is caught by Mireles. Mireles trying to get some extra yardage. That's his favorite target. Mireles, the big 200-pound slot tight end, whatever you want to call him, down to the 22 and 11-yard pickup there. It's a 1st and 10 from the Harden Hawk 22-yard line. 7th play drive. Hits Huerta quickly on a quick out, and there's a flag on the play. So that pass was complete. I'm gonna see what the flag was for. As we continue the drive here, we're gonna check the referee to see. So it's a holding call. So they're gonna step some yardage off. So they're backed up to the 32. At the Harden 32. It'll be 1st and 20. Mendez with 2 receivers to the far side brings Huerta in motion. Keeps it up the middle. He's across the 25 and goes down at the 20 with flag on the play. That was a nice run by Mendez, but we're going to have them bring it back. So we're going to repeat 1st down. I'm going to bring it back to the 42. So flags on the offense, holding penalties both times, has brought it back 1st and 30. They need to get to the 12-yard line for a 1st down. Drops back looking, pumped and rolls out near side. And almost picked off as he was being chased by number 44. Number 7 almost had the pick there. That was Caden Spencer. So that pass is broken up, incomplete. So 2nd and 30, 9:42, down by 2 scores. Drops back, get hit, and he does get the ball out, and the intended receiver is number 26. Incomplete. That one to Ivan Basutro. So 3rd and 30 from their Harlan 42-yard line. Timeout called. Del Rio calls the timeout with 9:39 left. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
We're back live. 9:39 left. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Mendez, shotgun formation. Drops back, looking left side, now right side, now finds a man wide open. Hayes at the 35, crosses the 30, and gets away. 5, touchdown Rams, as Hayes does the rest. He gets it at the 35 and goes in for a Ram touchdown with 9:28 left. That pass good. 42-yard pass completion with 9:28 fourth quarter, and they make it 28-20. That's a 42-yard catch and run. As that lasted 11 plays, an 11-play drive. And they get into the end zone to make it 21-28. Down by 7. Fourth quarter. We'll be back with more after this.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
back live. 28-21. Harlan took a two-score lead in that third quarter. Here in the fourth, Del Rio strikes back with 9:28 left on a 42-yard catch and run for number 19, Richard Hayes. Garza boots it, and he boots it out of bounds. So Harlan will have it at their own 30-yard line. First and 10. Or are they going to get a dosage of McDay here on the ground? We'll see what Coach McKinney would do, the offensive coordinator, in this situation, up by 7. Will he stay on the ground, or will air it out? Well, first pass to Logan. Logan makes a move at the 35, crosses the 35 to the 37. 7-yard pass play to Ja'Cory Logan. Number 6, complete. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Clock moves. So 2 receivers to the far side. We'll pitch to Logan. Logan on the other side to the far side. He's at the 40. Crosses the 40 to the 42. And gets a couple of lead blocks there to the 42-yard line. A 5-yard carry there for Logan. It's first and 10. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more after.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage. Saritas Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory.
Puts a man in motion. Williams will take it himself, and gets it across to the 45. 3-yard carry to the 45 brings a 3rd and 8. Seven minutes left here. 7 minutes, 28-21. The score. Two receivers, one on the far side, one on the near side. Shotgun formation. Williams looking to throw. Can't find anybody. Now rolls out near side. Now flings it out of bounds. And the intended receiver was the nearest one to the ball. Was Esparza. Incomplete. 4th and 8 from the 45-yard line. So fourth quarter, 28-21. Segovia will come out to punt the ball on a 4th and 8. Low snap. A fair catch at the 19. Actually at the 18-yard line by Hayes. So Del Rio will have possession. Down by 7 at their own 18-yard line. That's where they're going to start this drive with 6:38 left in the fourth quarter. Mendez, the young quarterback, sophomore, 2 receivers to the near side. Move Almedia to his left side now. There's the ball on the left hash. Almedia gets the call and will get it to the 20. A 2-yard carry for Almedia, number 7 for the Del Rio Rams. 2nd and 8 now for the Rams. 6:20 and counting. Comes to the line. Mendez checks the offensive line, gives them the call. 2 receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Drops back, looking. Middle of the field, and Huerta catches at the 29. A 9-yard slant pattern there. Complete. It's 3rd and 1. Actually, they give him the 30. 1st and 10. A 10-yard catch there for... We'll give it to Almedia. Almedia crosses the 30 to the 31. Second and 9. That one pass complete to Aiden Huerta to the 39. It's a 3rd and 1. An 8-yard catch on the far sideline. The Rams moving with 4:50 left, down by 7. 2 receivers to the near side. We'll check Mendez. Puts Almedia to the left side of him. Will take it himself out the middle and gets brought down immediately. Actually loses maybe a yard there to the 38. A 4th and 2 as that one loss of a yard. Playing field position here. Now Coach Taylor, again, they did come out with an onside kick, so that's a fumble. Actually, the ball is on the ground. there's a flag on the play. His number 44 picked it up. Not sure if it was a. We talked about it. He was going to make the fake. The flag is on the far side. Gonna check and see if that was a false start. So yeah, there was a false start on the Rams. So they're gonna step out 5 yards to the 33. It's gonna be 4th and 7 after that penalty. Coach Taylor is on the far side talking to one of the side judges. Now he wants the referee's explanation. We'll step away. We'll be back with more after this.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
So we're back to live coverage now. Both both coaches kind of going back and forth. We got 3:25 left. The Rams are down by 7, 28-21. The ball is at the 33-yard line after getting penalized. They were short by 2 yards at the 38. Mireles, the punter, as we were talking about the whole fake punt, he comes up to the line on a jumbo set, and this, for some reason, the far sideline judge on the far side threw the flag. I guess there was movement on that side, so now they're gonna re-punt after the at offsides or that false start. As Mireles booms it high, it takes a row, and at the 40 is where they're going to down it. So Harlan will have it with 3:13 left. They do both have timeouts left, one apiece. They'll have it at their own 40-yard line. One receiver to the far side, one receiver to the near side. Shotgun formation for Williams. Williams give to McDay. McDay behind. Open field. He's at the 45-40, still on his feet, to the 37-yard line. So to the 37. A 23-yard rush there, 1st and 10. 250 and counting. So 23-yard rush there for McDay. He's eclipsed the 100-yard mark. McDay up the middle, crosses the 35 to the 33. Another 4 yards for McDay. 2nd and 6. 2:12 left. as Williams will come to the line just to make sure his offensive line knows the alignment. Esparza in the backfield, two receivers, one on the far side, one on the near side. Give to McDay, tries to bounce it. Oh, he makes a move, hits the 30-25, and goes out of bounds. And there's a hold call. So that stops the clock with a minute 45. A nice rush by McDay. Brings the ball back. I'm not sure if it was a spot. So they're going to bring it back to the 42. It's a second and 16, a 16-yard holding call. Second and 16. Clock is running a minute 39. Both teams have a timeout. As I mentioned earlier, Coach Tyler has a timeout and Coach Salas has a timeout. The one that needs some time on the clock, down by 7, is Coach Tyler. 28-21. Williams would take it himself up the middle and spin move. Crosses the 30 to the 29. When you need it, there he is. A 13-yard carry. A 3rd and 3. And a timeout is called with a minute 11. Del Rio calls their final timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Eagle Grocery, la tienda de los venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, la tienda de los venados.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
The pile pushed forward after the timeout with 109, and Williams takes the pile forward to the 26-yard line. A 3-yard gain there for 1st and 10. Moves the change, less than a minute. No way to stop the clock for Del Rio. Looks to be 2 more plays. Victory formation, 28-21. A bit different score this year, as last year Harlan 28, Del Rio 7. This year, same score, 28. Well, the same 28 points for Harlan, but Del Rio managed to score 3 times this year. Is that will be the last play of the game. And we'll move the Harlan Hawks to 4-0. So Harlan goes unbeaten. They stay unbeaten in non-district play, 4-0. As the Del Rio Rams move to 0-4. As they have a week off, and then they have United. After that, for Eagle Pass, they start with United next week. As District 29 6A starts, 14 5A. CC Win will face Martin in week 1. That's what we are looking forward to. As we'll be back with the post-game show brought to you by Hacienda Ford.
ER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away, recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Campos Auto Sales, atendido personalmente por su propietario Miguel Campos. Le ofrece los mejores autos, SUVs y camionetas del condado de Maverick. Trabajamos con 5 bancos para financiar el auto que usted quiere o necesite. Denos la oportunidad de atenderlo. Campos Auto Sales.
We're back live, post-game show brought to you by Hacienda Ford and Ram Country Auto World. Make sure you visit our website, www.riosportslive.com. Go to realsportslivesouthwest.com. Go to our YouTube channels, Real Sports Live, Real Sports Live Southwest. Twitter, at Real Sports Live and at Real Sports Live SW, and Facebook pages. We have everything from the Valley, covering the Rio Grande Valley high school sports and the west, southwest part of Texas. Region 4 covered by Real Sports Live, San Antonio, Laredo, Eagle Pass, and Del Rio. Freddie Heredia, alongside my camera operator, Eric Heredia, as the Del Rio Rams fall 28-21 to the Harlan Hawks. They're going to be a tough team to compete in District 14 5A. The likes of Martin, CC Wynn, Hardendale, McCullum, and those guys, as we'll get you the second half tidbits of what happened in the second half. We'll be back with more after this.
Amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
We're back to the post-game show, brought to you by Hacienda Ford and Ram Country Auto World. Second half, the Harlan Hawks could not do anything with their opening drive as they punted, and they punted deep as Segovia pinned them back. The Del Rio was pinned back at the 1. They were not able to do anything to get out of the shadow of their end zone. And then Harlan gets the ball back in Del Rio territory. They were in Del Rio territory for most of the second half, but wasn't able to get anything going. Del Rio again on their second possession in that second half, punted away. Now Harlan gets a 4-play drive in that third quarter as they were leading 21-14 at the Del Rio 46-yard line, and it took 4 plays as they connected. We're waiting for that connection to number 6, Ja'Cory Logan, from 35 yards out with 3:13 left in the third quarter, and that made it 27-14 with a point after good, 28-14. Del Rio just couldn't get the offense rolling in that second half as the third possession in the second half punted away. Harlan also punted away. The defense for Del Rio was doing a great job in making sure that they were trying to hold McDay and Williams and, of course, their receiving core at bay. Del Rio gets it at their own 29 in that fourth quarter as they started. They road in that fourth quarter, being down 28 to 14. Um, as we look at some of the things that they did well in that fourth quarter, they had it at the 29-yard line, and they moved the ball efficiently as they moved the ball from the 29. Trying to look to make sure that we had the right kind of call. But that one stalled at the 22-yard line. And then they scored late in that fourth quarter. Late in that fourth quarter, excuse me. There you go. That's what I was missing. They had an 11-play drive. That was it right there. That was an 11-play drive that they started, and they continued it. And there was a 42-yard catch and run to Hayes with 9:28 left in the fourth quarter to make it 28 to 21 with the point after attempt good, 28-21. And thereafter, both teams got the ball a couple of times, weren't able to do much. So that ends the game, and 28-21. Make sure you guys go visit our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and our Twitter, because we're going to have highlights of this game. And don't forget, we're going to be live next week. Tuesday night volleyball, and then Thursday night football, Friday night live audio with the video presentation an hour after, and then, of course, Saturday night football. From all of us here at Gus Stadium, we want to thank, of course, Conrad Hernandez and the whole staff here at Northside ISD, Gus Stadium. For my camera operator, Eric Heredia, I'm Freddie Heredia. Good night. Keep talking sports, Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.